From the 9th of November, new changes are coming to the UCT regime. Firstly, to introduce penalties into the regime for breaches of up to $50 million, and also a new expanded definition of small business. Now, while the test for the UCT regime hasn't changed, the expanded definition will have an impact on standard trading conditions for some of our transport operators and carriers. The small business definition has now been changed to include small businesses with less than 100 employees. This was 20 employees before. And in addition, businesses that have a turnover of less than $10 million annually. So what is an unfair contract term? It is essentially where there is a substantial imbalance between the parties, where the term itself is not reasonably necessary for the legitimate interest of the party seeking to rely on it, and where there is a detriment, including financial detriment, to the individual or the small business. And the consequences for having an unfair contract term is the fact that the courts can actually make the term void, and as mentioned, the new penalties that will apply.
So, what do these changes mean for transport operators? The expanded scope of the unfair contract terms regime means more businesses fall within the scope of a small business. And whilst these changes might protect small transport operators from unfair contracts that are placed upon them by cargo owners, they also impact carriers who seek to use their written agreements or standard trading terms to exclude responsibility for goods damaged in transit. If these written agreements are found to be unfair, the contract terms could be null and void, and the transport operator might be left paying for the damage if they don't have an adequate insurance policy behind them. At NTI, our Carriers Protect and Transport Pack offerings can provide a comprehensive accidental damage protection, and where we have reviewed and approved the standard terms and trading conditions, we can also provide our carriers' legal liability additional benefit. These policies are designed to help transport operators manage their exposures while cutting goods in transit.